So this we have already done it from the example perspective. So you have shell and Python programming. Okay, shell is much mostly on the command line interface, and you want to automate the system task, or you run the command or manage the files. This is internal. Okay, so where you will be doing it for the inside the OS here. So you will be managing the administrative task. Let's say, so you are having the fast paced line cook here. Okay, so like in big restaurant you will have one head cook, head chef, and you will have a line cook, means he will be doing a pizza. One guy will be doing pizza, one guy will be doing pasta, one guy will be doing some veg, all that. There will be different line of cooks here. Okay, whereas Python is like a head chef, he will be managing the everything here. Okay, so for Python programming, so it is general purpose. Okay, you can do it for lot of reasons here. Okay, this is all about your, I don't want to go in details, all that we have already done this. Okay, so this is syntax. Okay, so you can go through that, I don't want to take your time here, so we will directly jump. So this I believe this we have covered it from the shell program and the Python program here. Okay, your shell program and Python program will execute it. So you have shebang here, and you have invocation .py Python 3 and program here. I believe this we have not done it. Okay, so when you run it .sh, you will just make it into a executable file, then you will call this file. Okay, so then it will read it, and then it will execute one by one command here, and then it will create a forks new process, means it will create new processes. Okay, from here it is going to call the kernel here, then it will interact with the hardware. This is the shell program in a nutshell. Okay, Python program. So this is your compiler here. Python will be executing line by line here. Okay, so you will have something called a virtual machine. So not our virtual machine, what you are thinking, like we done it in your laptop, right? Like executing your Fedora VM or Windows VM. So this is not like your virtual machine. It is a environment where it will execute it and it will call. Okay, so that we will call it as a virtual machine here. Okay, so this is the programming environment where we call this as a virtual machine. Okay, even in the Ethereum also you will have a virtual machine. In Java also you will have this, where you will execute that code and you will call it. Okay, so that's the difference here. So then I will move. Okay, so for the other batch I will explain this. Okay, so you watch my all videos. Okay, if I am skipping this topic also, you don't worry. Okay, I will be covering it for the other batch, then you can go through that. So if I cover all this, then it will become a programming batch. Okay, I will be mostly focusing on the programming then. So you have garbage collector. Okay, so let's move here. So we have modern programming language. Okay, so this I defined it with the restaurant example only, like hotel example. Okay, so you have I compared it with Rust, Go and Node.js here. Okay. So traditional, I asked the question also. So this is the simple question I will ask. Okay, if I want to take a any fresher, okay, if they done the course or software engineering, or I am a software engineer, I want to become a software engineer, then I will ask, okay, you tell me the simple difference between this traditional C++ language and any modern language. What is the difference? So why I have to learn Go or Python, Rust or Node.js? Why can't I do it with traditional programs? So that will be very simple logic. Okay, but you should have the knowledge on the programming, what exactly each program will do. Okay, you see it here. This will be your runtime or virtual machine. Virtual machine is not your Fedora or Ubuntu here. Okay, so that will have its own executional environment. Okay, so then you have garbage collector, where you will be cleaning up all. Once you execute it, this you are going to do that. So this is what we will call it as GC or GCC. The compiler itself is a GCC here. Okay, so you can check in Fedora or Linux, it will be with the GC package. Development package will be GC. Okay, then you have the analogy of restaurant here. This is how you will be doing this execution in the multiple languages. So in the traditional language, you need to have all these. This is how it will be done. This is your Rust and Go and Node.js. Okay. So you have here, this is your VM here, runtime environment. Okay. So this is your compiler environment, your VM here. Okay. Now this is the programming execution system. So this is the basics. I believe this we have covered. Okay. Programming language. I don't think so. This I have explained it. Okay. So this is your interpreted runtime, all that. Okay, that you should be knowing. So you have the comparison here. Okay. So once you are done with this comparison, all that, once you read that, then you will come to know what is the difference in programming language, why each programming language is completely different, what are the benefit, all that I captured it with the simple logic of a restaurant here. Okay, I collected only 3 which are very popular here. So then this is your bash. Okay. So you can go ahead with this batch. Okay. Now this is all logic. This we have covered from this. Okay. So line by line explanation also. This I have done it and shared. Okay. So this is if you are going for a Linux interview, definitely they will ask about this. Okay, what is the significance of etc host? Okay. If you are going for a pure Devops role, then they will not ask about all these activities, what exactly this is going to do. They will ask, okay, how you will do it. Basic monitoring means what you will do. So after 1 month, you can come up with all ideas. Mostly we will finish 80% of the course, then you can get an idea on what to tell. Okay, so you will not do it with Python programming at all. Your basic monitoring, you will have lot of tools to do that. Okay, so everything whatever they ask, you will just correlate with the tool that you have learned or you worked. So you just think in this way. I don't have to do anything. Okay, there are tools to do that. Simple. So you need to tell, you need to explain it, how you are going to use that particular tool. That's it. So now she built it, the project. Okay, that she has not at all worked on most of the AWS components, but she built it. Okay. The logic here is how you are going to use it. Let's say I will remove that component. Okay, whatever she has used it in the earlier project, I don't want to use that because I don't have license, or else this is not approved in my organization. So you cannot send these keys. Okay, this is the security threat. You should not be sending the email. Okay, you should send emails in multiple instance. Means in one email it should go the username, and one email it should go the password. In one email it should go the username or access key, and in one email that should go the secret key. Okay, how you will do? I just changed the scenario. Okay, now you need to know how to use the tools, how to distinguish whatever you have worked. That's what you should know. Okay, so this is I have done this program so that you learn the importance of these files. Okay, not the program here. See, you are learning it. The program you are checking. Okay, what import OS will do, what this is doing, what this is doing. Okay, so my logic is, okay, what is the significance of this etc host? Okay, which is very crucial for in Linux operating system. Okay, so now what you are done, you are almost done with this. Okay, so now in interview what you will do, okay, you will have tools like Nagios, Zabbix, Prometheus, Node Export. Okay, which are doing completely, which will be doing the monitoring here. Okay, you don't have to do the monitoring. Okay, so you will be learning. Okay, this is the key aspect. Okay, you should be monitoring all the files here and whether the file exists or not. That you should be knowing and learning that. That is the why the program is here. So you are seeing what here, you are learning what. My logic is why this exists. Okay, that is one. Okay, second one. Okay, simple log monitoring. Okay, here still you will have tools for this to monitor the logs. You are not going to do the log monitoring here. Okay, so you will have a lot of log monitoring tools. I will show you what exactly you will have. Okay, okay. So you will have tools like Prometheus, which is a free version. Okay, so which will be doing your logs monitoring here. Okay, anything which is overloading the system. Okay, so or something is uh, crashing the system or generating enormous amount of logs there. Okay, so you will be focusing on this aspect. Okay, why there are lot of errors or why there are lot of logs are being generated there. So you know now you are counting the log lines here. Just you are doing the log lines. Okay, from your this is what you are learning. Okay, so why this exists is, okay, this is very crucial where you will be looking for the errors here. So what exactly you are getting it from this where logs. Okay, so if line count of an application log jumps from 100 lines an hour to 5,000 50,000 lines in a minute. Okay, so the script can trigger an automatic alert to pager duty or slack before the disk fills up. Okay, so your logic what you will be using. Okay, so within an hour, okay, from 100 lines the log, okay, the log has generated 50,000 lines here. So now you are now sending an alert here. Just you are triggering an alert and you are send before it fills up the disk here. Okay, if you are doing this much. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. My
Yes,
computer is stuck here. I am not able to move anything. Okay. That is why I am just asking. Okay. It released now. Okay. So this you will be doing it in CI/CD. Okay. Then you will have disk space, all that. So that is there. Then you have uh, something here. Okay, you have it is consuming lot of memory now. Okay, so if you are reading file here, okay, let's say where log syslog is 15 GB. Okay, so if you are reading it, the entire will load 15 GB into the server here. Okay, so once you occupy all the server, then it will crash. Okay, and your script will also crash it. Okay, so this is you are doing it by line count. You are not opening all. Okay, then you have third program. Okay, third program you already have this in the utilities here. So this you have tools also for doing the monitoring here. So what tools you are having? Okay, so I will go back here. Okay. You see PagerDuty, Slack, or Datadog. So you have all these proactive alerting and incident prevention. Okay, your script. So you are not asked to do this. Okay, if CPU usage percentage 90. So there are already tools that you are already using it here. Okay. Send this data to an alert system like PagerDuty, Slack, or Datadog. Okay. So you have self-healing system where it will be cleaning up all the logs here. So you will have log rotation. Okay. Once the log get executed, it will get deleted or it will be rotated. Means log 1, okay, after 2 MB, okay, you're done. Then log 2, log 3, log 4, like that. It keep on created, okay. And if it is getting automatically piled up, then you will be deleting the old logs. Before 5-6 days, okay, all that logs you will be deleting automatically here. Okay, now here running Docker system prone to delete dangling images, stopped containers, and unused networks. Okay, so if you are running containers here, okay, then you will be capturing lot of images here. So you will be using that image, and then you stopped it. All that will be piling up the space here. Then you will be deleting that one as well. So these are all your DevOps activity. So temp file cleanup, safely deleting old files from temp or application or cache directory. So you will be deleting this /temp. This is your operations activity. Okay, day-to-day operations activity. So auto scaling, we will see the auto scaling. Maintenance. Okay. Health checkup. Okay. So you are checking the website here. So for that also you will have tools to do that. Okay. So we will go here. What is your tools? Tools like Datadog. So it will be monitoring all your websites or services. If something goes wrong, it will generate an alert here. Automatically, that is going to trigger an alert. Okay. So you have all these tools here. Okay. So if you go to all these one by one, so there will be something here where you will be executing this. Okay, you have here one thing. Okay. So this one you are creating one more sub process here. Okay. This will not be allowed. So if you are trying to do it or if you are trying to execute it, then so let's say you want to execute this command here. This will not be approved in production. So why? Because this is a security threat here. Okay. So why are you calling one more process inside your process? So in your program, you execute it in clean way. Why you want to run one more program inside it? Okay, you are traveling in a bus and you are telling, okay, You are calling somebody from the window and you want to purchase something. So I want to buy some street food. Okay. So here the logic is don't get anything from outside vendors. Okay, that will be very dangerous. Okay, don't take anything which is coming from outside. If that same person is coming inside, then you take it. Okay, if you are calling externally, means that's a threat for us. Okay, so this is your security lapse. So when you done it, so this is what you are doing it with the sub process here. Okay, you called the module here library. Okay, where you are using all these. Okay, but here is this is the security aspect. Okay, from a developer perspective, this they will stop. Okay, I don't want this code. Okay, you don't run this. This will not be going into the production. Okay, this is not up. This it will not be approved. Okay, we need to think in other way, and then you need to modify the code. So if you go into the programming logic, okay, you can see that. So that will be a security threat. They would have mentioned it. Okay, you see it here. Okay, security warning. So if you are using this, okay, then someone will use it as a command here. So if you are taking input, then they will be doing, okay, input ping rm. This command, if you execute this command, your entire OS will go down. So it will get deleted. Okay. So now this is your loading of the configuration here. So this one you are just playing with the environment variables. Okay. So you are doing it. So now here in the environment variables, so you are capturing all your environment variables with this. Okay. So in Windows nothing will happen if you are going to change anything from the environment perspective. So if you change anything on on Linux, okay, environment variables, this system will be interacting very peculiar here. So it will change drastically. You should not be interfering the environment variables in the Linux OS. So you are not going to hardcore the passwords also. Okay, that's your programming advice. This we covered it yesterday. Okay, so let's go back to our dummy matrix. So here you have collected yesterday dummy matrix. Okay, so this you have used the module random and time. Okay, so you have using this time dot sleep from this module. Okay, random dot random integer, you have used it from this module. Okay, you don't have to write program for all that. These are just like your tools. So if you have if you go to any garage, okay, there they will they would have kept all their tools there. Okay, like spanner, screwdriver, hammer, all that they would have kept it. Okay, so here also you will be using all those modules and you will be using that tools to capture that information. So in Devops you will be using Prometheus here. Okay, to get all those details here. So this is your mock data. So you are generating the mock data with these commands here. So yesterday we saw that is all your mock data. That is not a genuine data. Okay, you captured it in this variable and then you are printing it. That's it. So now you are printing that value. Okay. So now we here 11th one. Is that this one done? 11th one. Okay. What is that? Alert. Error detection. Then we will be doing the alerts here. Simulated. Okay, there is simulated here. Okay, we have simulated cat simulated.py. So let's run this. Okay. Python 3. So high disk usage. You are defining already here. So this is dummy value you have defined. Okay, if disk usage is greater than 90, then you are going to send an alert here. That's the program. And then you have backup here. So in the backup here, you are taking the backup file from source to destination, and then this is your timestamp where you are capturing that time of the backup, and then the file name backup underscore timestamp, okay, dot txt, then this will be your destination. Okay, now you are using the shell utility copy. Okay, you are using source and destination. Okay, so now it will be creating it in dot backup directory. Okay, if you don't have this directory, you should be creating one directory here in the backups. So let's see if it works. Okay. Yes. Okay. Python backup dot. So this it has just executed. So I have timing also 10:29 now. This is my backup file. Okay, so let me paste it here. Cat backup dot py. Okay, so you see this timestamp, I have captured it with the date and time. Okay, now it has taken it now. Okay, in the timestamp, file name backup underscore timestamp. Okay, all this captured it, and it has created the backup underscore my timestamp here. This is my timestamp. Okay, so this underscore, then hour, minute and second, hour, minute and second. Okay, so then after this destination path, okay, directory, destination directory here. Okay, and then copy here destination. Okay, destination path backup to, this will be source to destination. Okay, so you are copying dummy.txt to slash backup slash, this is where you are copying. Okay, so I have a directory here, backups here. Okay, I will go inside that backup. cd backups ls. You see it now, this has created that file. Okay. So as a DevOps engineer, okay, your job is also to protect the data here. So you are running it, okay, from a programmer, okay, from programmer perspective. So you are defining this utility, okay. So from date time, and then you are doing it, and you are capturing the timestamp. This is all your programming skill, okay. So what exactly you are doing? You are copying the data here. You are making it, okay, if server get crashed, or if it is having any virus, okay, if it get infected with virus, then you will recover that data, okay. So that you are doing it, okay. Then you see it, this is how it will be done, all the explanation here. So this will be doing the three things here: source to destination, and then it will copy the file permission also, and then it is going to preserve the metadata also. So you will have metadata. What is metadata here? Your creation time, modification time, and access time, okay. So if you are using copy here, okay, it will preserve only the permissions here, okay. 1 and 2 it will do, third one it will not preserve if you are doing the copy here. If you are, this is the copy 2 version, this is the copy version 2, okay. If you only need the content without metadata, you should be using the util dot copy, okay. So that is all about, okay. Now your detect file changes, okay. So now you are going to detect the file changes here, okay. Let me do it, okay. So let's do this last program, okay. So almost 1 hour we have gone through, okay. So I believe that 1.5 hour it will be lengthy. So from 9:30, right? 9:30 to 11 I have kept it, okay. So today we'll do it. This will be the last, okay. After that we'll close it. What is the program here? ls asterisk dot py, okay. I am going to see all my Python programs here, okay. Backup, JSON, monitoring, OS commands are, I don't have anything on the file change watcher, okay. So I will be watching this dummy.txt here, okay. ls dummy.txt. So I have dummy.txt, vi watcher underscore file dot py, okay. जरा खुद पूरा रिकॉर्ड होता है यहाँ, बाद में करते कहते। ये okay. So what did it happen? So let me pull the code now. Okay. So anyone tell me what has happened? Hello? Okay. So you are detecting the file changes here. Okay. So the last m time. Okay. So you are getting that path here. Okay. If path exists, okay, that is true. If the file does not exist initially, last m set, it will be done it to 0. Okay. Then it will be doing a loop here. Okay. Watching the file here. Then it will detect. Okay. So if this detects it, the file being modified or assuming all that, okay. Let's say, so you are running this, okay, let's say sleep interval, okay. So I will put this 20,000, okay. And I am going to run this script, okay. So let's say we will run this, okay. VI watcher, okay. Okay. So what I am going to do, I am going to have one more session. Let me create one more here. Duplicate session. Okay. Okay. So now I have ls here. Okay. So ls dummy. Okay. ls dummy dot txt. Okay. Now I am running this. Okay. Let me run this. Okay. So I am going to delete this rm dummy dot txt hyphen f. Let it ask. Okay. Okay. this is not working here. Okay, if current M time last minute change. So I want to execute this in background. So this it is not triggering it. Okay, so we'll see it tomorrow. What exactly this is doing it. Okay, so here you are doing it. You are checking the file watcher here. Okay, so whenever there is something change here on the file, okay, it will detect the change here. Okay, all that timestamp it will be checking. Okay, what was the modified date, what was the earlier date, it will just check, and then it will be checking with the intervals here. Okay, to pause execution between checks here. Okay, these many seconds it will be passed here, that's milliseconds. Then you will be doing it for watch. Okay, so you want to monitor the particular watch, and then you are doing it for 2 seconds here. So how many seconds you want to wait between checks? Okay, 2 seconds. Okay, this you are pulling it. If something gets changed here, then it will say the file got changed here. Okay, so if it is not changed, then it will say it's not changed here. So that's it for today. Okay, so we'll connect back tomorrow on the remaining thing. And you just come up with all your files here, you execute it, so that it will be easy for me to go through the other topics also. Okay, so for once Santosh asked, okay, what is OS module? Okay, then I captured all that. So in OS modules, what you are doing? Okay, these are environment variables. Then you have file and directory management. Okay, so if you just type this or you get it, then you will be getting this directory here. So earlier you have done it with the Linux command, and then you have done it with shell commands. Okay, now you are doing it with the Python here, with the OS module. So you want to delete it. Okay, you are deleting the file. You are creating, if you want to create directory, you are creating this. So then you are doing the path manipulation here. So your CD, and then you are changing all that. Okay. So this is all about your OS module here. Okay. Okay, then we'll see you tomorrow then. Tomorrow I don't think we have class. Okay. So then we will come back on Thursday. Okay. Thank you.